What is going on, SPR? This is Edwin Goitia, founder of Super Promotional Rockstars. Today is day 13 of 90 of the vlogging challenge, the 90-day vlogging challenge. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, to watch this quick video. Today's topic is fighting the resistance. Now, fighting the resistance is actually a really cool topic that I ran into again with the cool book that I've been reading called Linchpin by Seth Godin. Now, for those of you who haven't read any of Seth Godin's work, it is amazing. I've read a lot of his works. Fighting the resistance comes down to, not accepting the norm, not accepting the day-to-day humdrum, or conundrum, I should say, of the society, of what they expect us to do. And I think perfectly well that you know perfectly well that in the promotional marketing industry and event marketing, anything you do in those lines, even in a regular work field, 9 to 5, every single day we're expected to do a lot of the same things: smile, shake hands, make people happy, and make sure that we get the results that our bosses and our clients want, which is the universal formula for success, right? So, what does it mean when I say fight the resistance? Learn to fight the resistance. What that means is to learn to constantly challenge the status quo. Learn to constantly step up and say, hey, I don't agree with this, or hey, I think there's a better way. Because sometimes that's what it takes to make change. Now, will there be resistance to the resistance? Of course. People are going to get upset, angry, worried, and it may cost you your job. But guess what? This is what it takes to change the world that we live in, and it's what it takes to change the way that people think. Now, I've actually done it quite a bit of many times, where I've challenged the status quo. I've challenged the way a program is put together. I've challenged the way maybe the location of a blueprint for, let's say, a promotional campaign. I've challenged maybe the branding message. Hey, is this truly what you guys are going after? Because this is the result you're going to most likely get. I want to make sure we're on the same page. And I think this is something that many of us think about, guys, in the field, and we don't often, look at it as a way of challenging it, but we look at it as a way of questioning, which I think are two different things. Not to question something is to step forward, question, and then take a step back into safe haven. To challenge something is to go full-bodied into a subject, question it, and stand your ground, and even if that means standing literally in front of hundreds of people to make it known what you truly think, and stand your ground and never back down. That's the difference between questioning and challenging. So learn to fight the resistance, guys. Don't accept things as they are. Learn to question it, because if you don't learn to fight the resistance, things won't change, and we're just going to be in the same place we were yesterday. And I think that goes for many of you guys. When we do the same thing every day, you're working long hours, 9 to 5, or various hours, especially in the promotional industry. We oftentimes forget that things become repetitive, and there's ways to beat that repetitiveness by just questioning it and fighting it. So don't do it in the wrong way. You want to be professional about how you do this, but you also want to show the client, the agency, whoever you're working with, your boss, that you are on your toes, you're constantly thinking, the wheels are turning, and you're helping them and finding ways to make things better. Believe it or not, guys, your boss is always, or should be, always looking for ways to make things better. If they're not, and you are the one to step up and challenge them, and fight the resistance, and they're not the ones to do it, and they resist your resistance, they get angry, or they're upset, or they're thinking, why are you doing that? Don't worry about it, then that means that they're actually, literally, I think at that point, if that happens, that just means that they're being challenged themselves. That all of a sudden they're taking it as a personal challenge. So at the end of the day, if that happens, honestly, I think that just makes you the stronger person. It's happened to me before. I try not to step over my boundaries. Obviously, if you're not a manager, you can't make decisions, but you can make suggestions. And just make it clear, hey, I'm not the manager, but here's a really good suggestion that I think we should take into consideration. So anyways, fight the resistance, know your boundaries, and know when to take your stance and not back down. So those are some of the simple things to look at when you're fighting the resistance. Leave a comment below, guys. Let me know how you've been fighting the resistance, what you do to challenge the status quo. Read our blog post. It's going to be a little more detailed with more information. Comment on that as well. Share this with friends and family. We love you guys. We have so much more to go on this 90-day vlogging challenge. And if you're interested in joining SPR, Super Promotional Rockstars, you can click below to find out more information about that. And if you just want to work with me and learn to fight the resistance and also do many other things and also get paid while doing so, click on the link below where it says Work with Wedwin. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day. See you in the next video.